Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Lia Zalums and today I'm going to be talking to you about the 4 ways to make more money in 2022. Now, these are not new ideas or new concepts, but in summary, these are the things that are working right now. First category is you as an employee. Second category, you as being self-employed. The third category, you as business owner. And fourth category, you as investor. Now, you may be more than one of these categories, of course. Now, these are concepts that were first developed by Robert Kiyosaki in the Cashflow Quadrant, or it's known as the Cashflow Quadrant. You can find more details at the link below, www.richdadpoordad.com. As I said, my name is Lia Zalums, and if I haven't met you before, welcome. I work as an executive coach with entrepreneurs, corporate executives and business owners to help you increase your income and develop the lifestyle that you want as you're making more money. And we're gunning for that first or next 100K, whether that's 100K per year or per month. Do subscribe to this channel, hit the notifications bell so you'll be alerted when I produce the next video. And do stay with me to the end because I have a special bonus gift for you to help you take the next right step that's right for you right now. In this video, I will be explaining the pros and cons of each of these 4 ways of making money, these 4 roles, so you will be able to evaluate where you are right now according to these 4 cash flow categories. And hopefully the conversation that we're having today will spark some ideas of the changes that you can start making or start exploring more about. Now, as I said, this cash flow quadrant model was first introduced some 3 or even 4 decades ago now by finance educator Robert Kiyosaki. And I highly recommend you get hold of his books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and the Cash Flow Quadrant to educate and get yourself more educated about the best ways to be making money so that you can be putting your time and energy into the right places and be able to create the lifestyle that you want. So you're not spending all your days working, trying to make ends meet, and then get to your last breath, as we all will one day, and wish that you had done things differently. I'm here to help spark that change now. And 2022 is definitely not the time to have all your eggs in one single basket. And as the saying goes, if you keep doing the same things, you will get and continue to get the same results. If you're happy, keep doing what you're doing. If you want something better and different, listen to what Einstein says. The definition of insanity is doing the same things and expecting a different result. From my experience, changing the way I make money, diversifying my income sources by building additional income streams, this is one of the smartest decisions I made back in my 20s. And that decision I made back then is a big factor in why I can be retired from corporate life today and have the time and the money and the resources to continue to educate and build my passion business here, helping people like you get on this track. And I am here to help you do the same, whatever age you are, whether in your 20s or your 70s. And as they also say, when was the best time to plant a tree? 20 years ago. When is the next best time? The next best time is today. So Do stay with me to the end. As I said, I do have a special gift for you. Now, the question is, do you have issues when it comes to money? And trust me, you are not alone. As I continue to speak with more and more women about their situation with money, about their income potential, the elephant in the room is often a massive discomfort with looking at the truth. And this is whether women are professionals or business owners or entrepreneurs, and whether they're making their first 100K or their next 100K. This is the third video in a 3-part series of videos on the mindset of the entrepreneur. And my goal is to knock that elephant out of the way, and so we can face those money issues, remove those scarcity beliefs, move out of the stuckness of those old, outdated beliefs and behaviors. What are the biggest roadblocks I see today with women entrepreneurs and corporate executives and business owners? I see that they are stuck and frustrated because they have lumpy, inconsistent, or worse still, no sales. They lose way too much time and energy going down rabbit holes, chasing different programs, different shiny objects, different coaches, different ways, and they are trying to do it all themselves because they don't have the right systems and processes required to earn and create a sustainable business. And I know because I've been there. And I have also found solutions. So stay with me, I can help. So let's get into it. The first category of the cash flow quadrant, right, which is known as ESBI. I will go through each of these in the next 15 minutes. The first category is the employee. And this is when we have a job. We are trading time for money. Our income depends on our active work. And 95% of the workforce make money in this way. Now, the upside here is that you get a regular paycheck. Whether you produce results or not, at least for a little while, until your boss decides that it's no longer good enough. And that's when it can feel secure until it's not, right? Your boss can get rid of you at any time. Your boss determines the ceiling of how much you can earn. And ultimately, if you don't turn up, you don't get paid. So the downside is your boss decides how much you earn and how long you're going to earn it. So definitely ceilings in both accounts there. The fourth thing is that is showing up in a lot of the workforce research is the majority of employees today are wanting much more meaning and purpose out of their work, and they're voting with their feet if they're not getting it. And most of them are not feeling and the meaning and purpose in their work. So they're leaving and they're looking for alternative ways to work, have more flexibility, and to find that meaning and purpose through their work and make money. The second category is that of the self-employed or the solopreneur or the specialist practitioners. So these are both on the left-hand side of the grid. Think of specialist practitioners like lawyers, doctors, accountants, builders, carpenters, surgeons. You are still trading your time for money. Your income is still tied to you turning up to do your skill. And indeed, what happens, for instance, if you're a carpenter or a surgeon and something happens to your hands and you cannot work. When you cannot work, you lose your income. So whilst you might have greater earning potential, so you are the boss that is determining your hourly rates, you are still limited by how many hours in a day can you work. And when you are self-employed and you don't work, what happens when you go on holidays? What happens when you're sick? Your income stops. So you still don't have any leverage in your income when you're self-employed. Now, these two categories on the left, the employee has a job, the self-employed owns a job. These two categories make up 95% of the working population because we have been trained and conditioned by our parents and grandparents and their forefathers before them all made money, mostly by trading their time for money. And the biggest risk with this choice of career, this choice of making money, is that there is no opportunity for leverage. And what I mean by that is that the risk is all on us. We are the income generator. When we stop working, we stop generating income. So this creates a huge dependency on ourselves turning up and trading time for money. Now, this right-hand side of the grid offers us some alternate routes that overcome this gap and provide us ways to create leverage and residual income. And it is on this side of the fence where wealth creation, generational wealth creation, life-changing wealth creation sits. So the first category is that of business owner. And this is where your income is not fully dependent on you turning up and trading your time for money because you have employees that hopefully are making money for you. That's what happens in a successful, profitable business. And you own a system that the employees work to create that money. Now, business owners have more potential to create wealth than employees or self-employed solopreneurs. But the real category where the opportunity lays is for residual and leveraged income is the fourth quadrant, which is the investor quadrant. And that is where your money is making money for you. So it's your money working for you. That's where the leverage is. You're not dependent on trading, on you turning up and doing something in exchange for money. And this is what creates the life-changing and generational wealth. And investments, what might they be? They might be that you own profitable businesses, or you own property, or stocks and shares. And now more and more individuals are getting into the world of blockchain and cryptocurrency. Or maybe you've built a community, a network of loyal product users and associates who are also building and growing their distribution business within your organization. So it is in this fourth category, then the investor category is the only category that really gives you time freedom, that holy grail of truly being able to choose what you do, when you do it, how often you do it, without having to check that bank balance or the diary for the money for the shoes or the time to go out and buy the shoes, for example. Imagine, just for a moment, what that would feel like if you had true time freedom. And that's what is possible when you work with me. And it's this side of the fence where the true wealth can be generated, the generational wealth, the life-changing wealth. And indeed, 95% of the global wealth, the whole wealth pot of money or pot in the world is made from successful business owners and investors. And what we're seeing here on these two sides of the fence is the difference between linear income producing choices and leveraged income producing choices. So how we choose to make money is the difference that makes the difference. Now, as I said to you in the beginning, I have a gift for you. But before we go there, just in summary then, most of us, 95% of us, are either in the employee or the self-employed solopreneur category. So there is no shame in being on this side of the fence today. Now, if you do want your future self and the future of your family and your loved ones to be different and better and more abundant and more leveraged and more secure, any of those things in the future, then this is where moving at least some of your time and energy over the fence to either into business ownership or investor if you have cash on the go. But for most of us, we move from employee into becoming specialists in our field, and as we reach our ceiling in income, in producing the income as solopreneurs, we become and we grow into business owners. And this is where I work, is helping you grow into becoming a business owner and an investor. And indeed, the future videos will be focused on the different investment options as well, to grow wealth through different investment options. So now I ask you, if you were to self-rate yourself, where are you right now? Are you 100% employee, or are you perhaps a solopreneur with some investment income? Or perhaps you are on the journey from solopreneur to becoming a business owner. Give yourself percentages of what percentage of your time and your energy is currently in each of these quadrants. And then also self-rate yourself as to what is your readiness to move. If you are fully on this side, for example, and you definitely want to get into some of that leveraged and residual income opportunities, then what is your level of commitment or your level of priority to take action on that today? That's a really important analysis to do, because that helps you decide what is your next best step today. I absolutely encourage you to get yourself the Rich Dad, Poor Dad and Cashflow Quadrant books, and I also encourage you to take advantage of a special offer I have of a free strategy call, so we can go through how my Sales Accelerator formula program has been designed to make these money strategies or money making strategies work for you. So if you are curious to hear more, click on the link below, book your free Sales Accelerator call with me or one of my team. And if you would like to know how we can help you and you're serious about changing your income results this year and start making that first or next 100K, whether it's per month or per year, doing this work with a skilled coach will get you to your goals much faster than trying to figure it out on your own, trying to work it out from the books, trying to do yet another online course. And indeed, while we do that 30-minute strategy call, we will work out whether we're a good fit to work together. And if it's not me, I've got people I can recommend you to. So you've got nothing to lose, but by booking yourself in, you will get to chat and we will get clear on exactly what is holding you back, and we'll map out a crystal clear path where you can start doing some stuff changing what you're doing and start moving towards those revenue goals in this next 90 to 120 days. So if you are curious and this sounds like you, absolutely go ahead and book that call on the link below. You're still here with me now. I would absolutely love to meet you, hear about your business, hear about your goals and your struggles, and please do let me know in the comments below what you've learned today. Has this helped you understand a little bit about your income producing options and what you might be able to do differently in your business? So that brings us to the end of this video. If you have got value, if your curiosity is sparked, let me know in the comments. Put your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. And do click the like button and the notifications bell, and of course subscribe here for more videos like this, and share this with a friend who might also benefit. This YouTube channel is all about helping women entrepreneurs, business owners, corporate executives who are really ready this year to make that next or that first 100K in this next month, this next quarter, this next year, through their business or their work. If you are serious and ready to do things differently this year and put some money into earning more money in these next 12 months, then this channel is for you. I create videos and blogs with tips and strategies on business mindset, leadership, sales, coaching tools that specifically help us improve and increase our income producing skills so we can get the results we want and live the life we love. And again, the link is in the notes below to book that strategy call and explore what options might be best for you. And I really hope for your sake, you're still with me now, that I get to meet you on that call. Thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.